Yasso Kalimera, everyone. I am Food Lover Asian. You can also follow me on my Instagram under the same name, Food Lover Asian. Well, guess what? I'm here in Athens, Greece. Yes, that Greece. Well, in this video, I'm gonna show you step by step. If you follow my route, you can capture the whole Athens within, I would say, 48 hours. So why don't you sit back and relax? And if you have not, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a big thumbs up. Also, leave the comment down below. Well, Athens, why wait? Let's get going. Let's go. Before we start exploring, I would like to share a link of another of my video on how to get from Athens airport to the city center, which is Syntagma Square. It is a super easy step-by-step guide for you to plan your travel needs. Let me start right now by saying Athens is the capital and the heart of ancient Greece. Athens today has totally developed into a modern town, which is loaded with historical attraction with so much history and beautiful sceneries. Athens is the most beautiful city in Greece. If you're a big fan of mythical history, then this is a place for you to visit. In this video, I want to show you my step-by-step itinerary to simplify your trip planning to Athens and share the best way to see all the main attractions of Athens in the shortest amount of time. There are so many things to see here in Athens, but if you follow this step-by-step guide on your trip planning, you should be able to complete Athens within 2 days or so. So let's start the tour and let's begin with the Acropolis. One important thing is to book your ticket online to save a lot of time instead of waiting in line to buy your tickets. Even when the gate first open in the morning, there will be hundreds of people in line already waiting to get in. Acropolis. It means the city at the highest top. It is so high that it is visible from almost every part of the city. It is located in the heart of ancient Athens. Walking up on the southwest of the slopes, you will see Odeon of Herodotus Atticus. This is the oldest stone Roman theater in ancient Greek. It got renovated, and these days, the Roman theater is used for music and cultural events. As you keep walking in, you will see the remain of some ancient walls, columns, and the foundation of prehistoric date belonging to the ancient palace of the Athenian kings. As you look around, more and more things to see of all these columns and marbles that are so fascinating. But you cannot touch any of these. Just like when you're at the museum, you can look but you cannot touch. So just admire all this historical stuff. As you're about to enter the complex of marble temples, on the rocky hill, you will see the first hand of this gigantic temple. Yes, the Temple of the Parthenon. This temple is dedicated to Athena, the patron goddess of the city. It used to serve as a Christian church and also as an Islamic mosque. Seeing it right now, it is amazing, but imagine how striking it must have looked back in the day, nearly 25 years ago. I'm sure it would look so grand and superb. Next to the Parthenon is the Temple of Erechtheion. 6 beautiful maidens functioning as columns to support the foundation of the building. It was built and dedicated to worship Athena and Poseidon, and it was considered to be the most important religious building on the Acropolis. This temple is an elegant ancient building in Athens, constructed in Ionic styles and situated on the northern side of the Acropolis. And this lovely lady cleaning up the area so they can install and put some of the new monuments soon. I'm super lucky to witness this part of the process. I am so mesmerized. just to be here and standing in this famous historical landmark. I was in awe and just enjoying every second of the moment and grasping these beautiful sceneries. Leaving Acropolis with a short walk, I'm heading to ancient Agora. This used to be the marketplace for ancient Greek, where this was the center place for trade and businesses. The word Agora means to gather and to speak, so this place is used for a location of public speaking. Just a few steps the Agora hill, we will find the temple of Hypatis. This 5th century temple of one of the best preserved of any ancient Greek temples. Luckily, it was saved from the destruction since it was converted into Christian church. It was designed with 6 rows and 13 columns. It is very stunning to walk around and admire this temple. The structure is well preserved, and it is apparently one monument which has been the most preserved over the years. And it is considered as one of the greatest ancient monuments in Greece. It is built during Athens' golden age in 450 BC. The temple was initially dedicated to Theseus. Ancient Agora is definitely breathtaking to imagine the history, but it is mostly filled of rubble. The area is so huge and you can definitely spend almost few hours or maybe half a day just to roam around. So make sure to give yourself plenty of time to experience everything here. And also, you need to wear your comfortable shoes. It will be a lot of walking, trust me. You will come across statues of Confucius and Socrates were installed as mark of Greece and China Year of Culture and Tourism in 2021. If you walk up north from it, we will see the famous Church of the Apostle, and also known as Holy Apostles of Solaki, and the remains intact from the 10th century. It was one of the earliest Byzantine places of worship in the city. Look at the lovely stonework, very outstanding aspect of the building in the Athenian style. The last part of the ancient Agora and cannot be missed is the famous Agora Museum. It has been reconstructed and housed since 1957. That was served as a marketplace. The Museum of Ancient Agora is housed in the Stoa of Attalos. The museum is pretty small, but it is an excellent museum that has the exhibits that connected with the Athenian democracy. The collection of the museum includes clay, bronze, glass objects, and sculptures. It also contains work of art which describes the private and public life in ancient Athens. These are 2 stories building, and if you go up the 2nd floor, you can see more historical stuff. Very intriguing and satisfying to see all these items from back in the day. If you walk a few blocks to the east of ancient Agora, you will see this Roman Agora, also known as Hadrian's Library. It was founded by Emperor Hadrian in AD 132, and it was built after the ancient Agora. The 2 things that must see here are the Towers of Winds and the Hadrian's Library. Only some of the columns that are still standing. The ruins of Roman Agora is very fascinating, and you can just walk through it and see all the history. The Roman Agora is a modest and a well-maintained archaeological site. The building has a very spacious courtyard with iconic columns which were typical of that era. next to the Roman Agora is Hadrian's library. This library was the largest library in Athens back in the day. It was used as the official state archive and a philosophy school. It was built in 132 CE. A lot of the columns are still standing strong, and you can see the foundation of the building too. This building was famously described as the building with 100 columns with Phrygian marbles with halls and painted ceilings. Stepping away to the other side of Athens, we are going to Syntagma Square. It is centrally located metro station in Athens and also most important square of modern Athens. You will see the Parliament buildings is located just across the street from the station or from the square. It is guarded by the Presidential Guard. They are famous for the uniform and the unique changing guard ceremony that happens every hour of the day. It is definitely worth to be there and experience the whole ceremony. And if you happen to be in Athens on a Sunday, then you're in luck because they have the full changing guard ceremony with full parade and marching bands too. The next one is PANATHENAIC Stadium. It is considered the largest building of ancient Greece and was built entirely out of marble. This stadium can handle up to 50,000 people. The world-famous PANATHENAIC Games were held here, and it was held the world's first famous Olympics and was originally built for religious and athletic festivals. Walking a few blocks from the stadium, we will find the temple of Olympian Zeus, also known as Olympion, or columns of the Olympian Zeus. It is a former colossal temple at the center of Greek capital Athens. It is a temple that was dedicated to god Zeus. Well, as we all know, Zeus is the king of all gods. This is actually the largest temple of ancient Greece. One of the plethora of sun-bleached ancient Greek ruins that you will find scattered around the courtyard. Unfortunately, only 16 large columns that are the only left from the temple, but most of the columns are still standing straight. Near the temple is the park that has the remnants of the Roman bath. As you're walking out from the Temple of Zeus, we'll come across this open column standing by itself with the view of the Acropolis. Well, the day is almost over, and there is one spot that I want to show you to watch the best sunset in Athens. It is from the AREOPAGUS Rock. It is situated next to the Acropolis. This 115-meter high rock offers a phenomenal view of Athens. Everywhere you look, it gives you a 360 round of views of Athens. This historic spot remains to be the most popular place to see the best views of Acropolis, night and day, and the city center. According to legend, this is the spot where 12 gods of Mount Olympus founded the first court in history, and this place is where the ancient Greeks held the court hearings. As you can see, it is the sunset time right now. What do you think? I think it's beautiful and gorgeous. Well, just be careful. It can be very super windy around this time of day. So you may need to bring a jacket or wear a jacket. It can be super cold too. I forgot to mention that there is no entrance fee to enter AREOPAGUS Rock. You can come anytime, day or night, and you can visit 24 hours a day. Just be careful, the rock can be slippery. Don't fall because the rock can be so sharp and you don't want to get hurt, especially while you are on vacation. One last thing, I just want to show you what the Acropolis look like in the evening or at night. Here you go. Well, the day is over, unfortunately, and I have walked about almost 18 miles today. What else can I do now? Well, I need some R&R right now. Well, this is what I need, some pampering, and you should too. I highly recommend this to you all after a long day of sightseeing. Well, let's enjoy. Well guys, Greece is pretty much over. I captured a lot of things, and thank you again for watching this video until the end, and hopefully you can follow this itinerary and you can do it within 48 hours. Again, until the next video, if you have not, please subscribe to my channel, give me a big thumbs up. Oh, I want to hear what you think about this video also. Leave the comment down below, okay? Evaristo, sampai jumpa lagi. Thank you. Bye.